Governor declares a state of emergency as floodwaters devastate parts of the state. Several people are dead and others are still missing. This comes as the East Coast is getting ready for what could become the 9th named storm of hurricane season. Here's ABC's Johnny Fernandez.
Search teams continue looking for those still missing after devastating floods hit the rural town of Globe, Arizona. City officials say several residents have reported loved ones missing, with the top priority remaining locating the unaccounted for and ensuring resident safety. You can see cars totally submerged in the rising floodwaters. City officials say 2 people were found deceased inside a vehicle, a 3rd victim discovered downtown, and a 4th man found dead outside his car. A propane tank seen in this video being pushed downstream by the floodwaters. Officials urging residents to stay away from downtown, citing unsafe buildings, debris, and hazardous chemicals in the streets. After the water receded, tanks from a propane business scattered across town. This business, the owner says, was destroyed by the flooding.
It's about 3 inches full of mud and the water about halfway up the wall, and all the equipment has been underwater.
Oh my goodness.
And so to us, it looks like a complete loss.
Crews working to clear the mud and debris left behind.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, it wasn't nearly as bad here, obviously, as it was. That is about 80 miles east of us. They got it really bad. I know some of North Phoenix got pretty bad. All of it was a little bit bad. I mean, it happens so fast here. That's the whole thing. When we get it, we get a lot in a short span of time. We get a lot, and our ground does not absorb water like water. It's very hard, like cement kind of in some places. So it just builds up. For us here, we kept getting our phones kept going off all day about, flash flood warnings. And I was getting ready to go live. I was just getting ready to, I sat down at the desk to schedule a live, and all of a sudden, Mr. Snotty's like, the backyard is flooded. And it wasn't 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes before it was all in here. Like at least 6 inches of standing water here in this room. Right?
You got 1.25 inches in those three stars.
But the water in here.
Oh, in here.
It was. Thank God we were right here to start getting it. But it was, yeah, in this room here, this is our room outside. This is like an Arizona room, we call it our Gilbert room. This is where I go live. But it's built on to the house. So, yeah, it was completely flooded. It was standing water inches high. Thank God we were here. And not just, because it was so fast. Yeah, hello, everyone. Sorry. I know. So in Globe, it's a small town east of here. They got hit really, really bad. At Sky Harbor, the planes were grounded all afternoon, like for hours. But it just happens very fast here. It's so weird because How many inches did we get in 10 minutes?
Throughout the 3 storms that hit us during the day, we got 1.25 inches that day. I don't know about the individual storms.
From Sky Harbor. Yeah, I saw a lot of stuff happening at Sky Harbor. I haven't seen FEMA, but I don't know anything about it. Frazzled, I'm not sure. I know there are 4 people who lost their life in Globe, and there's still more missing, I believe. It got really bad there, really, really bad. And even in North Phoenix, North Phoenix got it pretty bad too. Like, it's really, it just happens so fast here. And it's been this way my whole life. I can remember as a kid, this kind of stuff happening. Yeah, it gets kind of scary for a minute. Obviously. Hey, Mama. Thank you so much, Mama. Yes, you're right. And that's what people around here don't understand a lot of times. You find people. Okay, I'm downloading those, Brian. People will just drive through areas and stuff. You don't know how fast the water is going to build up. And water is so bad. We know this. Okay. Water causes so much damage. It's just wild. Oh, Sky Harbor, yeah. I know. I feel really bad. Because we got a lot of rain, but it didn't rain constantly, for all day. Off and on it did for us. It was horrible though for people. Turn around, don't drown. Yes. Frazzle, yes. That's what they say here all the time. Yeah, people don't pay attention. Yeah, you need to get better, Ryan. You don't. Hello, Jonathan. Right, right. You don't know how fast you can get swept up in it. One time, I kind of felt our car. We were in our truck. I kind of felt it start to, like, oh, shit. Did you? Yeah, it got pretty crazy here. Let me see. Oh, wow, that's Sky Harbor. Okay, just a second. Yeah, it will. It is scary. I couldn't believe how fast it was in the house. Like we were right here. We started getting stuff and we had no idea how fast it was going to come in here. This is what Ryan just sent me. This is from Sky Harbor. Wow. Sorry, I can't see. I'm on another page here, guys. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. There was really bad hail. There was a guy on X. I mean, it was like, it looked like they had oh, are you? Oh my God, B Blaine, really? Oh my God. I'm so glad to hear that. I am so glad to hear that. I'm in Chandler and it looks absolutely horrible there. Oh, thank you for coming in. Have you had FEMA there or just, I know that everybody I'm talking to has been sending, sending things up or over to you guys, and wow. I can't believe how that hit. It is like the biggest in your area, I think, ever. I don't know, but it's the worst it's been in years. Yes, prayers to you for sure. I'm so sorry. Is your family all okay? I mean, okay is relative, right? I mean, yeah, it's definitely been years. Thank you, Jerry. What? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I have a video from 2 days ago. God, it's just horrible. This is different areas around the valley. Look at this. I know. People do it though. I'm so glad that Blaine came in to say that they're getting a lot of help. Oh, there you go. Support has been amazing. See, I'm so happy to hear you say that. I love that, Blaine. I'm so happy to hear that. You know, it's hard. The way it happens so fast here, though, I can see how people do drive through it because you can't believe just how fast it happens. So happy to hear that, Blaine. So happy. Hey, Tony. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. This is several different videos sent in. Oh, 80 miles east of us in Globe got the worst. Devastating. Absolutely devastating. Look at all the propane tanks. I mean, it's crazy. It is scary. And, we get flash flood warnings all the time here. A lot of times, not much of anything happens. You never know. We haven't had anything like this in a lot of years. No, we've lost 4 people in this, Tony, and there are still some missing.
Historic flooding and
Sorry, hold on. Sorry, my mouse was not cooperating. Yeah, isn't that wild? A lot of, yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. A lot of times you do tend to do that, right? And then when something really happens, you're not prepared. I think that's what happens a lot of times. Yeah, this one's really sad. A woman was found that was missing. I'm so happy to hear about the support being good.
We've seen in years. Social media filled with videos from Globe showing the flooding and the destruction left behind in that small mining town east of the valley. The damage in the Globe, Miami area so bad, a state incident management team was deployed for search and rescue efforts and that massive cleanup. Tonight, a woman who had been missing was found. Unfortunately, she was found dead, and that brings the death toll there to 3. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly joins us live now
It's
from
4
Globe
now,
with the very latest on what happened there. Chase.
I'm hearing.
Yeah, Troy, the family told me the last time they spoke to their loved one was on Friday, right before all that rain started to come down. Then yesterday, authorities recovered her car that was found destroyed in a creek. Then just a few hours ago today, the family told me rescue crews did recover her body.
We all love our mom, and we all want her home.
For close to 48 hours, Anthony Glover and his family searched for their mom, Teresa Saenz.
We're going to keep searching until we find her.
On Friday evening, Glover says she was driving in her red Chevy Camaro, heading west toward the valley from Miami, when heavy rain and flooding washed her car into a nearby creek. Glover says a driver behind her saw it happen and called 911. On Saturday, they found Saenz' car.
The tires are missing.
Oh my God.
The engine's out of it. You know, it's just totally demolished.
But Saenz wasn't immediately found. We spoke with Glover and his family Sunday afternoon as those search efforts for her continued. Then late Sunday night, they told me crews found their mother's body.
She's a good person, has a good heart. You know, she's going to be deeply missed.
Saenz now one of at least 3 people who died from this historic flooding. Another victim, 50-year-old Heather Johnson, worked as a delivery driver for Globe's local newspaper, Arizona Silverbelt Copper Country News. Tina Nixon, the paper's operations manager, telling me in a statement, Heather was a beloved member of our team for 5 years who truly cherished her community. Our thoughts are with Heather's family, who had just stood beside her as she beat cancer. making this loss all the
Oh
more
my
sudden
God.
and devastating. While there could be other missing people, officials tell us so far there are no additional reports that have been filed with Globe PD or the Gila County Sheriff. Meanwhile, Tiffany Davila with the State Department of Forestry and Fire Management says there are 150 crew members that have been called in from across the state.
We are going to work as fast as we can to make sure that search and rescue operation is completed.
A challenge they're facing is all the debris that was piled up from 65
Oh, wow,
mile
Blaine.
per hour currents, including large trees and dozens of cars that were swept away.
The debris flow that came down with those floodwaters, it's catastrophic.
Hundreds of propane tanks that were stored.
Do you have a website or something, anything that anybody can do? Blaine? That's amazing.
At a facility in Globe also washed away and scattered all over.
They're in trees, they're under bridges, they're on people's properties. I mean, they're everywhere.
We watched as many were being loaded up by a crane.
Wow.
The smell of propane strong here. Davila says emergency crews were told not all of them were filled, but she says they are treating this as a hazmat situation.
We're working very diligently and safely to remove the propane tanks. It is going to take some time for the community to get back on its feet here.
Now, search and
Yeah.
rescue efforts have stopped for the night, but I'm told they will continue tomorrow along with cleanup. I was also told that crews have already removed dozens of cars from the creek here. Again, that will continue tomorrow. We're live in Globe tonight. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
Yeah, Chase, I couldn't believe the damage to the one woman's car that you showed us there. Were all of these victims lost by being swept off the road? I mean, 3 people dead in a rain event, obviously very unusual for our state.
Definitely. Just we heard with people driving on the roadway heading in towards the valley, a wave of water came crashing down. Of course, we were seeing the videos of the floods right here in Globe, so it could have also just been people walking in the street. We are still working to gather those additional details of how those people were swept up, but we're also waiting to find out the latest number of how many people have passed away from this flooding and also how many people are reported missing. That information we're hoping to get from the county tomorrow.
Wow. All right. Chase, thanks you for your reporting. We'll have more on that, of course, tomorrow morning when you tune in. Appreciate it, Chase.
So they're saying, the news is saying 4 people have passed at this time. That one was yesterday. There's been a lot. So sad. That car, I know, doesn't that car look, oh my gosh. Yes, it is heavy. And to see all that just floating, I mean, there were a ton of these propane tanks. Just crazy. I know. That poor woman, she went through a lot with that. Oh my gosh. Some of the pictures I've seen are just horrible. Just pray for everyone there. And if you know of anything, Blair, that you can let us know that you need or things that we can share out. $3,000 volunteers. That is awesome because there's so much cleanup. Can you imagine? I mean, what happens in that kind of stuff? It just ruins everything. Just lots of prayers to everyone. And I think with water, you feel like you can get away from it. You feel like you can get, and it just goes so fast. And especially here, the way it accumulates here, it just standing. It just stays. Wow, Tony. Wow. That's wild. Yeah, it's been horrible. And we had such a late monsoon that, normally this kind of stuff is happening more in June and July. And we didn't get a whole lot then. But when it comes pretty bad. I was going to look up some other stuff. I know there was some pretty crazy hail that came with that. Yeah, it was on national. Yeah, I know some of it was. I'm looking for this video. You wouldn't believe the hail that came down. Okay. Yeah, it didn't get us nearly as bad, but again, I know I was trying to find this video I saw was wild. These are pictures. This is a restaurant. Oh, that's what it was before. And then look at that. Wow. Oh, we get them. I think they said that's the worst we've had in 7 years. It's not unusual here at all. But that severe is pretty bad. It hit that area really, really bad. Okay, sorry, I was looking at another page. Scary stuff. Oh gosh. Yeah, it happened so fast. In fact, we were right. Thank God we were right here. Because there was, I would say 6 inches, at least 4, I don't know, like immediately. Your dad noticed the backyard was flooded, and we're like, holy shit, started trying to get ready for it. And next thing, just standing water all through here. It was crazy. Globe got it really, really bad, though. So sad. This is a brand new video. It just came out less than an hour ago.
Globe community still coming together following devastating flash flooding that killed 3 people.
Fox 10's Lauren Clark is there right now with more.
Yeah, you know how it is. It's sporadic, right? It hit Globe super, super bad. 4 people are dead there. And I know in North Phoenix was pretty bad. It was, and then I saw there was some huge hail coming down. Somebody posted on X. I know. Oh. Okay. Thanks, Blaine. We'll get involved in that. Thank you.
Or Lauren.
Hey there, John and Christina. Well, sites like this are just one of many examples of how the community is coming together during this devastating time.
This is our backyard.
This was the site for David Salinas outside his barbecue restaurant Friday. The gushing floodwaters looking like an ocean swallowing his back patio.
Probably 3 or 4 tables in our restaurant. By that point, even the patrons were helping us, trying to block the doors with towels.
That's when they headed for cover.
After a minute, the level started rising, and that's what I told my employees, we better get up. So we got up on top of the roof just in case.
His staff is cleaning up the debris and salvaging what they can. He took this video with his cell phone, mopping up his tile floors caked with mud. Across town, La Lucia Dia is one of the lucky downtown businesses not damaged. Co-partner Oscar Serrano says they've handed out food to the volunteers who've come to clean up. Crowds he was stunned to see.
Fortunately, this flood that we got 4 days ago, everybody's just like family. It's just, it's crazy. Like how many people, even people that you rarely see, it's just like the whole community just showed up and they brought everything they could.
The community is what's held everything together in the devastation. They've come to mop up messes at places like Antique Mall, where mud covers merchandise and a back room remains underwater.
It's been pretty devastating, honestly. Never seen anything like it in my life.
As stands out in front of businesses offer free food and water to those who are helping out. Nick Arndt with Naughty Fox Gift Shop says this is what Globe is all about.
That they're the most resilient people I've ever seen. Like, honestly, it's pretty incredible.
And of those who were out here helping, members of the rival high school football team. That meant a lot to this community. Reporting live here in Globe, Lauren Clark, Fox 10 News.
Oh, that's so awesome to see. That is wonderful that people are helping. There's so much support. It's just horrible. Yes, yes, Tony, that's right. That's right. You know, isn't it amazing how you cannot worry about everybody's opinion on something? You just jump right in and help. That's what you do. You don't worry about all this nonsense. Oh no, are you serious? Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh, that's terrible. Blaine, do you know the name of the restaurant? Maybe there's something I can look up, some kind of link or something that. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my gosh. I haven't actually been to Globe for years, but it's a neat little town. Really, Beck. I think it's been several years since I've been there. I mean, the way you see the water going through there, it looks like nothing would have escaped it. Beck, Blaine that's in chat is from Globe. Yep, no alligators. I don't think so. Oh, did you? Okay, because yeah, I was gonna say I haven't been. Probably about 6 or 7 years since I've been even through there. Oh, really? It says a burger house affected by a flood could refer to a specific restaurant called Burger House that was involved in flood relief efforts. So it looks like it was affected. Oh, wow. That's a long way to go to get to Payson. How funny. Yeah, I see a thing saying, thanks to all of you, Burger House is donating 7,000. Oh no, that's something else. Sorry. I'm sorry. 80 miles. Well, 80 miles to Globe from where we are. Phoenix had some pretty bad area. I don't know. I would say we're probably about 20 miles away from where it was in Phoenix. I saw some really bad pictures of what happened in Phoenix. And the little this little studio here, we did flood in here. We thought, okay, when the backyard was completely flooded, ran and got some towels and buckets, and next thing you know, it was like, oh my God. No, we had standing water in here. But obviously, we haven't had anywhere near the devastation as the other people, and just really so sad. With the road closed. Yeah, I guess. I remember doing that as a kid. I remember having to go through Globe, go up that way to get around. That's just really, that's just a long way. Beautiful though, very beautiful drive actually. Yeah, it's really sad. So if everybody will please continue to pray for everybody in Globe, and it's Globe, Miami area. Miami, Arizona. La Costa. Oh, not La Costa. Okay, I said that all wrong. La Casita. Okay. Wow. Thank you, Blaine. We'll look that up and see. And it's frustrating to me that, like when you have homeowners insurance, it should just be for whatever happens. But you always hear how, it's specific things. If you don't have flood, if you don't have, whatever specific, it's so frustrating. That whatever happens should be covered by your insurance. I mean, I know this is nothing new, but it is frustrating. Oh, let me see. I was surprised to see that Sky Harbor was grounded for so long. I mean, for a long time. That I have not seen for, I don't know if I've ever seen that happen for so long. What is that? Oh, thank you.
Looks like that.
Yeah, isn't it wild? I think it was your dad said it was from the lightning. Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can't recall a time. Well, I always say all the different places I have flown in and out of that you would expect to have weather trouble. I've only ever had flight trouble out of due to weather out of Phoenix, which is weird to me. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, you're getting to finding a whole nother weather situation. Because that's the thing here, it'll just come down like mad. And then in a couple of minutes, the sun's shining and yeah, I've actually sat on the tarmac out here because it was the weather here. And look at your dad. Remember that time I went to the airport twice and came home? He ended up, I think, staying all night in Vegas. They could not landed in Tucson for a while. And then next thing you know, he was in Vegas. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you better. Oh shit. Yeah, for a tornado, if you don't have a basement, you get in the bathtub with a mattress. I've been involved in almost every nonsensical. Right. So you have the basement. That's what. When I lived in tornado area, we had a basement too. But we knew how to handle that. So whenever we had an earthquake, my ex-husband grabbed a what do you call it? He grabbed a mattress and tried to haul us all in the bathtub because we didn't know what to do in an earthquake. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely want to be in the basement. Thing is, that stuff happens fast, right? It goes through fast. So not like you're going to be sitting down there all day, but yeah, weather can be very, very scary. Oh my gosh. Oh, here are some pictures of the volunteers. Yeah, that's the thing about tornadoes. When they come through, yeah. You'll learn. You'll learn. All of a sudden you'll see, okay, this looks like weird weather all of a sudden, and you got to ask Ash about that. She would lose her damn mind every time those tornado sirens went off. Oh my God. Legs, you had a heart attack? What? Why are you not in the hospital? Right. Why? Did you go to the hospital? What in the hell are you talking about? Right. I know that, but did you go to the hospital at all? Oh, stop. Oh my gosh. Well, what did they say, Legs? Okay, well, everybody, please say prayers for Legs. Let me know what's going on, Legs. That is crazy. Well, let me know, Legs, what's happening. Well, take it easy. You need to relax. It's up to you. You have to do it. You have to talk yourself down and do what you need to do. I'm sorry. Let me know what happens tomorrow, please. Oh, yeah, here it says 3,000 helping hands showed up at the Globe Skate Center yesterday to help shovel mud and debris for the flood devastation in Globe. That's roughly half the population of the city. Okay, I see where. Well, don't do that, Legs. Don't let that happen. Oh my goodness, what? Yes, you do. You do, Legs. This is wild. Oh, I don't think the Capitol is shutting down. The government is, apparently, because they can't come up with the budget. They haven't, I don't know that they've had a budget in 30 years. Last time I remember them having a budget was 1995. I could be wrong about that even. Because they're idiots. Right? Look at this. This is wild. This is Havasu Falls. Look at the difference. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, that's not the end. You got lots more memories to make. Right. That's exactly right, Legs. Yep.
The DPS ranger lost sight of it. He said it was south of the bird, but a place between us and him. Just keep your eyes up. Did they have a direction of movement? Negative. The DPS ranger lost sight of it. He said it was south of the bird, but a place between us and him. Just keep your eyes up. Did they have a direction? Did they have a direction?
Oh, wow. I'm just going through X and getting the different videos. Hey. Oh, I want to know. Cecilian, did you watch that? Yeah, it got pretty bad here. Look at all that water. Look at all the propane tanks. Right with the cars, all of it. It's crazy. Oh, what is this? Okay, that sent me somewhere else. I don't know. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Sorry, guys. I'm looking at X. I'm not really paying a lot of attention to it. Oh, wow. I know, Legs, you got to take care of yourself. You got to be careful. Oh my Oh my Hello, Maze. How did you do? Really? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Mr. Snotty's going to talk to you for a second. I'm going to run to the restroom. Hold on.
Thank you, baby. Okay, baby. Hey, everybody. Yeah, this is like my kind of thing, right? You know how much I like to talk about the weather. This weather was wild last week. Yeah, it was Friday. Like, holy cow, there were 3 flash floods that came through Chandler over the course of the day. And the first 2 were like, okay, basically vertical rain. No big deal. A lot of water, but, nothing we couldn't handle. Hey, freaking. Thanks, everybody, for joining, by the way. I'm going to just get that out there right now. Thanks, everybody, for joining. And if you would, please meander over down there and click on the like button, and if you feel so inclined, the subscribe button. But yeah, that last one that hit about, well, it was right about 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the afternoon when it started, and I was all thinking I was going to end my week. Yes, they do, Kiwi mate. They do move to higher ground. Yes, Maze, that weather was wild. Jonathan, that's a little bit too heavy for me to delve into the amount of time I've got here. But I will tell you, I was in the midst of writing my weekly report and getting ready to send that over to HQ, right? Because they expect that to happen. And I was a little bit miffed, I must admit, because that storm started coming, and I could tell it was coming like hell on wheels, man. Oh, don't worry about it, Jonathan. It's okay. I could tell it was coming like hell on wheels, man. And I could hear the rain hitting the side of the studio, right? And I knew that was bad news. Bad news. And I got my butt up out of the chair, walked around past the fridge, to look at the floor, because that's where the water, when the rain comes sideways, again from the north to the south, hits that north-facing wall of the studio. That's where it starts coming in, and I was like, oh, there's a little trickle coming in, and no sooner was there a little trickle, then there was like just water coming into the office, moving in, or I should say into the studio, just moving on in there. And I was like, holy moly. And I started throwing puppy pee pads down on top of it. And the snot rocket was like, I'll be right back. And she went flying back into the bedroom and grabbed all the towels that she could, the big, shower towels, beach towels, all that stuff, hand towels, every doggone towel that we had, and face cloths too, and started throwing them down on the blankets, sheets, every dang piece of laundry that we had that we could throw down on that floor to absorb that water. And then we walked over to the door on the east side of the studio. Same thing. The water was just coming right at us. Threw everything down on that. And then I'm like, we can't stop it. We can't stop it. So I'm like, babe, get the mop. Go get the mop. And and so we could at least mop it and wring the mop out. And we did that. God, we spent an hour. I swear we spent an hour because I had to empty that mop bucket like 2 or 3 times and pick up all that soppy
Oh my God, it
towels,
was a mess.
blankets. Oh,
Muddy.
and we're still digging out from under it. It's still a mess because we still have all these dirty towels and sheets and
Not
crap.
now.
Not now, as you just
Yeah,
heard.
maybe you don't know. I've already washed it.
No, I've seen your handiwork, but what a mess. But then it was like, okay, babe, I know you don't want to do this, but you really need to consider. I know you don't want to throw dirty towels in the dryer, but if it rains again, we've shot the wad here. We're naked and afraid. If it rains again like that, we got nothing to put against it. Nothing. So we wadded up a handful of the cleanest dirty towels we could get our hands on, threw them in the dryer, and in about an hour or so they were dry again. But thankfully, no more rain that day. It's pretty crazy.
We were taking this bucket,
Yep, she's the
running
one.
back and forth from the bathtub to dump it
Dump it in
and
the bathroom,
bring it back.
bring it back, fill it with mop water, and then dump it again,
Fill it
and
with
bring it back.
wet, so sopping
Oh,
crap.
it was a mess. Absolute mess.
It was a mess. And I'm just so glad we were here
Me too. Because this room would have
because
been
it went from
mess.
nothing to
The desks would have been ruined.
4 or
all
6
the
inches
furniture would
of
have been ruined.
standing water.
Everything would have been ruined.
Yeah, it was a mess.
But anyway, you ready to get back in the chair, babe?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, folks. All the best.
It just happened so fast here. Like I said, I was getting ready to schedule a live, and immediately Mr. Snotty's like, "Hey, the backyard's flooded." And I'm like, "Holy shit. Better get ready for it." And then that was it. Yeah, if we had been out of town, holy hell. Or, you know, the way it happens here, though, if we had just been down the road, like it happens so fast here. It really does. And you know what it's like? You get all these, the phone had been going off all day, but, you know, that happens all the time. You know what it's like here? It's so funny that it does. That's what I'm saying. And as soon as everything's flooded, the sun's out and it's all beautiful. And you're like, okay, everything's just a damn mess. Yeah, it's just fast. And then how many times, though, this always makes me laugh really hard here, because you'll get an alert, a flash flood alert, and it's like for 1 minute. Seriously, it does it all. Maybe 5 minutes. You'll get an alert and it's like all these sirens and shit, and it's like flash flood, you know, and it's like 5 minutes away. Oh my God, no way. What? See? Yes, that's the way it is. You do not see it coming here. You don't. Every once in a while, I'll hear thunder and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like nothing even looks like anything. Exactly. Exactly. Right. Yep. You get alerts all the time and nothing happens. But it's always funny because you just get them constantly. And they're always for literally like 5 minutes. I'm always like, okay, well, it looks like we're going to be good here in just a minute. You never know. And then the sun comes out and it's absolutely beautiful and everything is, but gosh, going through just last month, there were, the storms that we had last month, whole street signs, like the whole concrete thing was tore out and laying across the road, just right here around the corner from us. You drive through your neighborhood and you're like, what the hell happened? Yeah, yeah, it does. It does. That's exactly right. When I was a kid and they would have these, it would come on your TV. You know, now it's all on your phone. It used to be on the TV. And everyone was like, get off the phone, get off the phone. I don't know. For some reason, it was like dangerous to be on the phone. And I was trying to be on the phone. When I was a kid, I was trying to be on the phone because you couldn't be outside. What did you say about the... You see that poster, Jonathan? Yeah, we got that when we went to over to the office, the Turning Point office in Phoenix. Yes. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Tony. You're right. Yep. That's what I was saying to Beck now. She's moved to a different area, a different state, and she's in a tornado. All right. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Right. And you never know, where you live because everybody is, more equipped for whatever happens in their area. I know when I moved to, when I first left home at 19 years old and moved to Wyoming, it was like 60-mile-an-hour winds is just a normal day there. And I'm like, okay, well, where I come from, that just tears up the whole damn place. I had no idea about what kind of wind you can live with. Like, seriously, in Cheyenne, oh my God. That wind is insane. I would have drop my kids off at school. They're in the back seat. They could not open the door. I would have to get out and try to pull the door while they're pushing. Like, that's just normal. It's freaking insane. You have that kind of wind here, it's just going to destroy everything. But yeah, you learn about what happens, especially in tornado area. You'll start to learn, like, this is really weird. Because it gets like really still, almost seems really nice. And then here it comes. Yeah. Oh my God. I was so freaked out about the wind there. You wear a dress. I have put a dress on there before. You walk outside, I swear it's all up over your head. You're like, holy shit. And it's not any kind of storm or anything. It's just life there. It's crazy. I don't miss that wind at all. A beekeeper. Oh my God. I don't know what that means. I do not know what that means. Oh, right, right. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So, Maze, there was somebody in chat earlier. I don't know if they're here still or not, but somebody in chat um, that lives in Globe, and she said that people have really come together. There were 3,000 people showed up, 3,000 volunteers showed up yesterday, and she said the support has been amazing. So happy to hear that. Okay, get some sleep, legs. Can you please let me know tomorrow what happens? Please. Love you. Oh. Really? Oh, good. I love hearing that. Okay, Tony. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's what I heard. Like their rival high school. Yeah. That is really awesome. And that's what's so funny. You know, I grew up in Gilbert, and Gilbert was so small. A long time ago, I remember going to that area. That those were the people that we would play, right? We would play really far teams that were our size in our region. Yes, right. Me too. I absolutely love that. I was so happy when she came in and told us that. Did they? Yeah. In Gilbert, I remember that we would travel to these little towns because they were the same size as us when I was a kid, and mostly going to like my sister's games. Uh, oh well, yeah, I think you're right. I mean, obviously, Tony, you know, the animals don't, you know, have a cell phone and shit, right? They have intuition or whatever it's called. That's how they have to know about stuff. Oh my gosh, look at that. Just mud. Wow. Right, right. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid going to my sister's games, we would go really far. We always were going somewhere. Oh my gosh. They are. Oh, they are horrible. And there was some really bad one. I was looking at pictures and some on the freeway. Let me find this picture. Oh, I didn't, you know what? I didn't even notice that. What? Um, I'm trying to see. There was a picture that really surprised me. Wow. Okay, sorry, I'm looking. Okay. Yeah, check this one out. This is really crazy. I don't even know where this is. It came up as pictures on for this. I don't know. This seems really wild though. Look at that. Is that real? Right? That doesn't look, I think that doesn't look right. Yeah, I think somebody's, because look at the helicopter even. I think that looks really weird. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that doesn't look right at all, huh? Okay, see, I don't want people messing with me like that. I don't like this AI shit. All right, have a good night, Maze. It was good to see you. All right. The thing I found weird about that other picture is the way it shows like it's all sunny and nice. That isn't kind of normal here. See, now I'm not going to trust anything. Really? See? Okay, you know what? That's baloney. Okay, so what you're saying is this looks real. It does look real. But I don't trust anything anymore now. I don't trust any of these pictures. I don't like AI. I don't want things to just be like this. But on the highway, see, that's what gets you, right? It looks like there's a freeway. I mean, I guess I can understand why somebody would make that kind of comparison to some degree, I guess. I don't know. I don't trust anything anymore. All right. Well, I'm going to end this, and tomorrow we're going to talk about January 6th and all the nonsense. That's what I was actually planning to go live about when we flooded over here. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. And don't forget to go to, hold on, let me get, hold on one second. Okay. You too. Be safe. Everybody, don't forget to go and I'm trying to get a link. One second. Go and subscribe to that. The first episode is going to drop at midnight tonight. So go subscribe, watch. That is Queen, me and Queen, our new podcast. So don't forget to go check that out. Yes, it will be fun. Yep. No, I understand completely. Everybody, if you could please continue to say prayers for the people in Globe, Miami area, and Arizona, I would really appreciate it. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. I love you. And everyone have a great night. I will see you tomorrow. We're going to talk about January 6th lie. It's out. It's out. All right. Good night, everyone. Love you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Me too.